Hey everybody, welcome back to 1776 or Bust. So tonight I'm going to do a really quick video, hopefully, on what I carry in my bug out bag. If you can even call this a bug out bag. This is in video response to Bza Rza Gza's channel. And Bza's a great guy. He's a fellow New Yorker, so I'm definitely trying to support him. And if you haven't checked his channel out, definitely check it out. I'll put a link to his channel down below so you can definitely check his channel out because he's got some good stuff there, guys. So he wants to know what we carry in our bug out bag. So I'm just going to start this out by saying this is what I'm carrying right now at this particular moment. Absolutely nothing in here. Absolutely nothing in there. And let's see, what do I got in here? And I haven't really restocked this and I've been bad about it. So I have a magnesium fire starter. Love these things, they work really well. I have 4 emergency blankets. So these are always good, like if your car breaks down, especially in the winter months, especially up here. If your car breaks down, you can always keep yourself warm that way. Or you can always, light a seat on fire or something like that if you need to. Now, honestly, guys, there's nothing else in this bag at this point. One of the things that I like about the truck that I own is it has a lot of compartments on it, so I can store stuff in there. So in those compartments, I have extra water, and I also have a couple of boxes of granola bars. I'm a big fan of granola bars, love Cliff bars. So I wound up buying those and kind of put them in a bag, a plastic bag, a Ziploc, and I throw them in there and leave them in there. So, they're pretty good to eat, and it's good energy, it's good protein, and that's pretty much what you need in a situation where you may not be out for long, maybe a day. You can get by on granola bars, trust me on that. Now, some of the other items that I have, but I don't necessarily have in the bag, some of you have seen this already if you've checked out my VR response on this. This is my Tomahawk from Cold Steel. This is called their Warhawk. This thing goes with me every single place I go to. It's always near me. It's always in my truck because to me this is the complete thing you'd want in a situation where you may or may not have the ability to carry a gun or even get your gun. So in this case, I'll carry one of these with me. A couple of the items that I have in my truck with me at all times is going to be my SOG Tomahawk. This is a lot lighter and a lot smaller, as you can see, but it still will do a job on someone or something if you need it. And it's also practical application, cuts, it can puncture, it can do all kinds of great things, so I always carry this with me as well. Some of the other blades that I have with me, this is my Gerber. Again, it's not top of the line stuff, but I do like this one. This one actually will do a pretty good job at sawing and of course for slicing if need be. And I just think all around it's a pretty solid, decent machete. And for the price, I couldn't beat it. I think I got this for like 10 bucks. I got it on sale. And my final one that I normally carry in my truck is my SOG. This one I actually do like quite a bit. This one is unfortunately taken a beating over time. I actually haven't oiled the blade and I haven't taken care of it like I should. And you can see that I've really just beaten this thing to hell. And it's still pretty sharp. It still does what it needs to do. But I probably won't get much more use out of it. And every single thing that I just showed you, they all have paracord with the exception of this one wrapped around them because paracord, in my opinion, is a very good item to have with you. It'll expand, it's usable to hold weight, anything, really to use it for. And I absolutely love using paracord. So that's just me. One of the other things that I'll keep in my truck that's a part of my bug out situation are always a good pair of boots. In this case, these are like oh, geez, I almost knocked my camera over. This is like my favorite boots that I've ever owned. These are your Solomon's, and I can't remember what they're called. I don't remember what the hell they're called, but they're a really good boot, guys. Completely Gore-Tex. They are not insulated, but normally I'm wearing wool socks. So the combination of the wool socks plus the Gore-Tex usually works pretty well. It just depends on temperature. I mean, the real freezing cold temps, this probably isn't what you want. You probably want a good insulated boot. But this one all around has been really great to wear, super comfortable, and would totally recommend these to anybody who's looking for a good bug out boot. So love the Salomon boots. Now, normally in the summer months, I'll be carrying some sort of gun in here, like a truck gun, but it'll be locked away. And I used to carry a Glock 26 in here, but I don't have that any longer. So at this point, if I was gonna take a gun with me, if I was able to do that, I'd probably bring my Glock 19, throw it in there, bring my magazines, a couple of, maybe 50 to 100 rounds, and see where that goes. But again, it's all going to be based upon how much I can haul at the time, especially depending on how long I'm going to be out. So if I'm going to be out for a long period of time, honestly, guys, we're probably looking at maybe 3 magazines and maybe an extra 40 rounds, and then taking as much water and food as I can haul with me, plus a couple of the Tomahawks and the Gerber machete. But that's all I got. I don't really have anything else at this point. So I'm hoping I win. I'll keep my fingers crossed. And if I win, then what I'll do is I'll actually stuff this bag filled with those goodies and use it in good health. So if you haven't checked this channel out, definitely check it out. It's Bza Rza Gza, great guy, great channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. We can always use as many subscribers as we can. Trying to grow the channel and just trying to keep it real for everybody out there. So I hope you guys have a great night. As always, freedom is never free.